What is balancing out for you right now? Stay tuned to find out. Hey, dreamy dreamers, welcome back to the Crazy Dreamer Network. My name is AJ, and let's hop right into today's reading. So, today's reading is a pick a card on what's balancing out or things that are balancing out in your life right now. We have 3 piles: pile number 1, pile number 2, and pile number 3. Pile number 1, we have this Unakite crystal with card number 38, necklace, self-trust. Pile number 2, we have this amethyst with card number 24, Aquila, power. In pile number 3s, we have this beautiful rose quartz crystal with card 5, constellation Leo with kingdom. All right, my dreamy dreamers, I'll give you all some time to meditate on your pile selection. Okay, so again, we have pile number 1, pile number 2, and pile number 3. I love you all so very much, and I'll see you in your reading. Bye. Hey, pile number 1s, welcome back to your reading. So you all chose this gorgeous Unakite crystal and card number 38 with the nebula necklace, self-trust. So pile number 1s, ultimately what is balancing out in your life right now is your ability to trust your mind and heart connection, is your ability to trust you making a sound decision using logic, but also incorporating your heart, right? So you're not placing one over the other. You are uniting the two in order to come to the best conclusion that best serves you and the people around you, right? So with card number 38, you could have been kind of like molding yourself or healing from something since 38 years old, some of you who that will apply to, right? And it's maybe you started that at 38, or perhaps even 38 could be a significant number for you, right? So 3 and 8, that does add up to 11. So I feel like maybe you've had an awakening or an epiphany in regards to this change and to being able to trust yourself more fully when it comes to making mind and heart coherent decisions, right? Or just being very in alignment with your mind and your heart, both in tandem, right? I'm getting the energy of Ma'at, the Egyptian goddess that weighs your heart against a feather. And it is said in Egyptian mythology that weighing your heart against a feather, right? And your heart being equal to that feather on that scale means that, like, you have a pure heart, which means you don't carry resentment, hate, or things of that nature towards people, places, or situations, maybe who have wronged you, or just, certain circumstances in your life, right? You don't carry that with you. You have garnered the ability to transmute that energy or to let it go in some way, shape, or form, okay? So we're going to put your crystal and your card right up in here. All right, and now we're going to begin your reading. So we're going to shuffle some of your cards. We're using the magical spell cards deck. Tell us more, Spirit. Give us more energy or insight and clarity into what's balancing out for our pile number 1s in their life right now. What are the things that are balancing out for pile number 1s in their life right now? Tell us more about this self-trust and this mind and heart coherence. What other things are balancing out for our pile number 1s in their life right now? Okay, so let's see. Card number 38 and card number 28. I feel like you have been amassing knowledge maybe in a 10-year span. So you don't necessarily, you can be 28 or you can be 38, but I feel like these are connected because there's a 10-year gap between them. There's, the number 10 is significant. So we have knowledge. Let me connect above and below. Let the knowledge of ancestors flow, and continue to trust yourself because you are garnering divine wisdom and knowledge from your ancestors, from experiences that have kind of been had way before you were even a thought in this world, right? That's what I'm getting here. I do want to read a little bit from this guidebook. We have card number 8 here too. 888 is very prevalent. So this could be in regards to your abundance, right? And I feel like you get them on both fronts. You see how like this woman is wearing this necklace, but then she also has the constellations, or the almost like the sorcerer, the philosopher's stone on her crown chakra, right? Card number 8, destiny. As destiny, all that I shall need to know as I walk shall now be shown. So look, these are in correspondence, right? Let me connect above and below. Let the knowledge of ancestors flow. Destiny, all that I shall need to know as I walk shall now be shown. You might have a lot coming through in your dream state right now that's connecting you to worlds beyond, right? And look, what were we just talking about? Ma'at, card number 5, justice. By the power of 3x3, Ma'at delivered justice to me. So Ma'at could be a very important figure in your life, or very important Egyptian mythological deity that you maybe subscribe to their notions, their teachings, things of that nature. But you have supreme trust in your destiny and where your spirit guides, where God, spirit, source, energy, and your guides are leading you, and your angels. Okay, so continue to adhere to that knowledge. This could also be about study, right? That's what I'm getting with the knowledge. Studying your ancestors, studying certain universal laws is also what I'm getting here. We have card number 28. We won't be too long. And we have knowledge, gnosis, the knowing of things, the receiving and understanding of information that can help us to make wise and healthy choices in an important process within our lifetimes. With this magical spell, you will be assisted to meet the person with the best information for you, to find a place where you can study and come to know more, or to simply find the book with just what it is you need to know right now. Knowledge helps us make our way through the world, choosing empowering, beneficial decisions for our health, finances, relationships, and career. It says, if this spell has chosen you, the universe is tapping on your shoulder, trying to share some important information with you. Perhaps you have not heard or trusted or understood. So the universe has decided to get your attention this way. Through the casting of this magical spell, you'll be given something precious, an inner knowing that will help you to manifest your dreams. Pay attention to what takes place next. Exactly. And that's exactly what you're doing. So some of you all, the things that are balancing out is you being able to trust what is being given to you, right? The knowledge, right? Some of you, especially as tarot readers, because I know a lot of tarot readers subscribe to this channel, some of you may even get downloads, right? Have certain dreams and you don't know why you're having them. You don't see the connection until later, until the next day, or until weeks later or months later. But maybe you write it down in your dream journal, or maybe you write that tarot reading down that you've just done for yourself, and you can't really decipher it or decode it, but eventually you're able to because the things unfold, right? Or you simply just have a deep knowing, gnosis within you that something is coming up, something's bubbling up to the surface for you or family member, or, a friend or something like that, and you trust in it, and then you watch it unfold, okay? And this could be in relation to your destiny as well, 888. This could be in relationships to your abundance as well, okay? So yeah, let's continue. We're gonna move on to your tarot. Okay, tell us more, Spirit. Clear, concise, accurate messages for our pile number 1s in relation to the things that are balancing out for them right now, Spirit. Clear, concise, accurate messages for our pile number 1s. Oh, wow. Y'all seen that? and then they're on like opposite sides. It's like literally balanced, right? We have the Empress at the bottom of the deck, card number 3, which is kind of insinuating like you are this divine matriarch, or you have this divine matriarchal kind of energy present in your life right now. What are you going to do with it? How are you going to adhere to it? How are you going to be receptive, right? Because that Empress energy, that divine feminine energy is receptive. So she receives, she takes what is being given to her, right? So let's see. We have the King of Wands, beautiful. You're a natural born leader. And it's interesting. I feel like some of you might be drawn to another pile. I won't say which. I think you'll kind of know, but you might be drawn to another pile. And a lot of you are natural born leaders. And also, guys, also check this out. Your masculine and your feminine energy is being very well dispersed within you at this time. And that is heart and mind, right? If you think about it, right? The masculine energies are always kind of like described to be very logical or reasonable. And feminine energy is always pretty much described to be very like nurturing and heartfelt and sincere and receptive. And, you know, the masculine, quote unquote, provides what? You fill in the blank. But, you know, that's what's happening here. So I feel like you're in a very symbiotic, fluid relationship to your masculine and your feminine energy. And then we have the Three of Wands. You're expanding, you're growing, you're coming into something, right? Some of you could be traveling. Some of you can be just taking massive action towards the things that you want. But there's something on the precipice, right? The sun is coming up from the mountains, and there's like this peak that's happening here, right? So you all are seeing the light in regards to something, and you're taking action towards it. And it's interesting because we have this King of Wands, and they're holding this one wand or stick, and then we have the Three of Wands here, which is giving me the Four of Wands. So this is also offering you stability and maybe even freedom to an extent, financial freedom, whatever freedom it is that you're looking for. And we have that sunflower here, and then we have this sun that's peeking out through these mountain tops, right, with the rays on them. So we're gonna put this here, and we're gonna delve a little deeper into this message, okay? But you're expanding. You could be expanding your knowledge about something, right, in order to enhance and increase your leadership capabilities, right? And I feel like Spirit is telling you to do this. So right now you could be inundating yourself with knowledge, books, resources, educational podcasts, things of that nature. And you're taking things with a grain of salt. You're taking what resonates and you're leaving the rest, right? If it doesn't subscribe to your knowledge, your gnosis, your knowing, right, you're going to leave it. But the things that do subscribe to it, you're going to take it and run with it. Come on, Queen of Wands, divine counterpart energy. This is you. Both of these are you. Your masculine energy and your feminine energy, period, pile number ones. And continue to trust yourself in the things that you get for you. And even if that's only you, even if like someone comes in and shares something with you, and maybe they're just sharing just because they want to share and they feel like, hey, you know, let me share this with so-and-so. They might, you know, get something from it. Even if you don't, or even if your spirit is telling you, maybe this isn't the information for me, beautiful. That is discernment, right? But your masculine and feminine energies are blaring. We have nothing but wands here. Pile number ones, you're on fire, my dears. You are on fire. Six of Wands. And because you listen to yourself, because you're so well balanced and poised, to listen and be receptive to spirit, and maybe in unconventional ways, you are being blessed. You are being highly favored right now. You will be vindicated and cheered on because guess what? Vindication, justice, right? Things are being balanced out because they're working for you. The forces are working for you right now and not against you, period. Okay? And we're going to grab one more tarot card. Last tarot card, Spirit, for our pile number ones. Last tarot card in regards to what's being balanced out for our pile number ones. Okay, now we got the Page of Pentacles, bright ideas, okay? You're in this apprenticeship phase. You're learning, you're growing, and your eyes are getting big in regards to the ideations and the idealism that are coming out for you and the seeds that you're planting. You understand a certain process and you're adhering to it, right? Come on, you can't make this up. Look at what's at the bottom of the deck. Justice again. Card number 11. Okay, justice. And oof, I don't know what bird this is. This could be I have no idea what bird this is, but basically they're holding these scales and they're feeling balanced and they're clear. They're very clear on what's going on. There's only a few clouds in the sky and they're high above her head, right? Or her head, this creature's head, right? And again, 11, card number 38, 11, 3 and 8, that's 11. 2 and 8, that's 10, right? So there could have been a natural progression to get here. Oh, wow. And I left one more card down. And this was the Hierophant, but it was just left on there. I didn't mean to. Okay, so let's see here. And I feel like you are listening to your own wisdom, which is amazing, which is something you should do. Take everyone else's suggestions or wisdom with a grain of salt, pile number ones, and keep it pushing. Take what resonates, leave the rest. That's why I love tarot, because that was like one of the first times I've ever heard that idea, being brought into my zeitgeist or my ethers, right? Like, oh, okay, I don't have to subscribe to this. I don't have to listen to every single thing that's being thrown my way. But awesome. I will take what resonates and leave the rest. Okay. So yeah, let's move these up. We have a few more cards. Let's see. So let's see. Let's get one more message of advice, guidance, and wisdom. Okay, that was quick. We have card number 41, Gemini, air energy, purification, snapdragon. Okay, so I feel like maybe incorporate fresh florals to purify your space. And this is like a vessel, right? And it looks like water. It could be alcohol, but maybe clean up your space, purify your space, keep your mind pure as well. Keep something purified, right? And snapdragons might help purify the air in your home. So if you decide to get flowers or something like that, some type of herb for decor, maybe incorporate it with snapdragon. But there's a lot of air energy here as well. So your mind is abundant. Your mind is fruitful. Geminis love to learn. They love to absorb knowledge. And a lot of the times with Geminis like to read, but I've heard that they won't finish an entire book, like, because they have that self-knowledge, they have that gnosis, right? And they get their informations from the ethers, from the ancestors, from just what's floating around. And even people in their lives that distribute information to them, they could really tap into that well of resources around them with people, places, and situations that will distribute that information to them. With purification, I'm just getting discernment. Card number 41 could be a relevant number, or the number 5 with change could be very relevant as well. So now we're going to end your reading. I was going to pull a spell card, but let's do some dice. Okay. Tell me more, Spirit. Clear, concise, accurate messages for our pile number ones to conclude their reading. Last messages for pile number ones. Anything else they may need to know. Okay, so we have the north. This is the south node. We have south node. Yeah, that's south node. We have the south node in Scorpio. Very interesting. And the 8th house, which Scorpio rules, which is Scorpio's natural house, is the 8th house, right? So some of you may have either your north nodes or your 8th house in Scorpio. And 8th house is all about endings and beginnings, right? This could be inheritance too. And this could be tapping into the unseen realms as well. But in regards to something else, this is about letting go of something, letting go of what no longer serves you. Maybe those lower, denser characteristics that Scorpios may have, right? For revenge or for, you know, wanting get back or things of that nature, maybe operating from their lower nature more often than they operate from their higher nature. But in regards to Scorpios are very attuned with spirit, very attuned with the subconscious mind, and very attuned with you know, the dwellings of our deeper consciousness, right? So again, what is it that you could let go? Because with the South Node and the eighth house, there's something about letting go. And this could be letting go of toxicity. This could be letting go, right, with purification, the air being cleared. That's what I'm getting to, even on an external level, okay? So yeah, pile number one, that's all that I have for you. And I feel like you caught something, you caught the ending of something, and you're like releasing it. You could be releasing maybe like even too much bombardment from the collective consciousness right now, and being able to purify yourself, mind, body, and spirit. But again, because there's a lot going on, there's a lot of action, there's a lot moving, there's a lot of movement happening right now, okay? So again, I love you all so very much, pile number ones. And if you like this reading, please hit like, share, and subscribe. Share this content with loved ones, family, and friends. Thank you so much for joining me here. I love you guys. I really do. Like this, it just makes my day filming. So again, if you're interested in a beautiful one-of-a-kind tarot journal, look no further. The link to that journal will be in the description box down below. Also, if you're interested in a private reading with me, look no further. The link to my website where you can book that reading will be in the description box down below. I love you so much, and I'll see you in your next reading. Bye. Hey, pile number twos. Welcome back to your reading. So you all chose this really beautiful amethyst crystal, like mini palm stone, or thumb stone, finger stone, whatever you want to call it, with card number 24, the constellation Aquila with power. And immediately, pile number twos, what I'm getting is you, spirit, right? The divine, the ethers are balancing out your psychic powers. Your psychic powers are being balanced out to wield them for the good, to wield them for leadership with this hawk here, this eagle here, whatever bird this is. I can't tell. I think it might be an eagle. But again, yes, to wield your power. And I'm getting against good versus evil, right? They say there is no good or bad. Thinking makes it so, or something like that, right? However, what I'm getting is the polarities of power, right? Coercion versus what is it called? Coercion versus persuasion, things of that nature, right? Balancing the higher chakras and the lower chakras, things like that, right? So we have card number 24. Some of you could be 24 years old, or 24 may be very prevalent. Maybe some of you are born on the 24th of any given month. Also 2 and 4, that's 6. So those are balanced. That's a balanced number regardless. 3 here, 3 there, right? So again, constellation Aquila with power, maybe even balancing out how you wield your power, how you use that power in order to get what you want, you need and deserve, and being able to distribute that for the highest good of society, of humankind, right? Or of just wherever you feel is you're called to best distribute that power, right? And I say psychic power because we do have the amethyst, and you know it's purple, so I'm definitely getting crown chakra energy, but more so I'm also getting healing, right? How are you distributing your healing power, your healing forces to the world right now? And more importantly, and first and foremost, is what I really want to say, is to yourself. Okay, so let's get into your reading, pile number twos, without further delay. Here we go. Okay, so we're going to gain more clarity and insight from the magical spell cards. Deck, clear, concise, accurate messages. Okay. Clear, concise, accurate messages, spirit, for our pile number ones. What are the major things being balanced out in our pile number one's life right now? Major things that are being balanced out in our pile number twos, pile number twos. What are the major things being balanced out in our pile number two's life right now? Okay, you guys got 2 cards. We're going to take those. Come on, you can't make this up. Card number 6, letting go. What did I say? 2 and 4, that's 6. That is balance in and of itself, right? Letting go, all the wisdom to remain, but the sting I shall never feel again. So you could be taking your power back, pile number 2s. You could be calling that power back that is rightfully yours, right? You could be using that. This is kind of, yeah, it's kind of like a purple card, right? You could be using your psychic abilities or your, telekinesis, something to be calling your power back, maybe cutting a cord with someone, something, right? In order to remain grounded in who you are. And I feel like you could be letting something go. Some of you all could be born on the 6th month, so in June, or you could be born on the 6th day of any given month. 6 could be your favorite number, something like that. It's very prevalent for you right now. So let's see what these 2 cards reveal. Come on. We have card number 35, victory. I shall celebrate and I shall rise. I will let victory make me wise. We keep getting wisdom. And ultimately, wisdom is the best form of power, right? Because when you're wise, you have taken the knowledge and applied it, right? They say wisdom is applied knowledge. So I feel like that's what you're doing right now. And that's what you have been doing for quite some time, pile number 2s, in order to get something right. Now, again, we have card number 35. Some of you all may be 35. 8 may be a very prevalent number, right? But there's a victory you're about to claim here in regards to this balancing out, right? The things that are balancing out in your life, maybe where you felt like a victim, maybe where you felt like things weren't going right. Now they are. The tides are shifting, okay? Come on. And we have card number 11 with passion, rise up high, inflame my purpose, reach the sky. Card number 11. So again, this could be a victory in love. This could be wielding your power and your passion towards something that rings true for you, right? Pile number 2s. This could be also maybe letting go of a passionate connection that is no longer serving you, so that you can go and commit to that your life's purpose, right? But we'll gain more clarity when we get into the tarot, okay? So let's actually do that. But you could also be calling in a very passionate connection and be finding a victory here in love because of the letting go and the cord cutting that you have done, either psychically, spiritually, something like that in regards to a connection. But the victory card, it kind of speaks for itself, but I do want to read a little bit. I do want to really read a little bit of this passion card before we get into your tarot. So pile number 2s, we have passion is a wonderful quality that leads and directs and motivates. It is thrilling and it allows us to feel fully alive, intense, and when coupled with happiness, it is a sublime experience. It can accompany beginnings, a sense of purpose, but it can be harder to sustain when we are deeply within the relationship, the work or the goal. This spell can reignite the flames of passion that help us to feel warm, alive, motivated, and genuinely excited. It can help us to get things, important, soulful things done. It says if you have been chosen by the spell, which you have, the universe wants to help you to restart the fires of passion in an important area where you may have lost direction and motivation. It says dreams and desires are not to be suppressed within a soulful, enchanted life. They are to be lived. When we give them life, we live more fully in return. When you cast this magical spell, you will be reunited with a powerful moment of ignition and feel once again on track, moving towards beautiful goals and dreams. I love this so much, pile number 2s. Okay, so we're gonna put this here, which I thought it was like a worthy cause. You're feeling reinvigorated with this, and this could give you that win that you've been looking for. Maybe you had to release something. Maybe there are things that you had to let go of first before this reigniting process started as well. Okay, so now let's get into your tarot. And again, you all, so sorry if I'm kind of going in and out with my mic. I'm using a plug-in mic, and I gotta remember to speak into it. So let's see. Tell us more, Spirit. Clear, concise, accurate messages for our pile number twos. Tell us more. Give us deep clarity and insight into pile number twos and the things that are balancing out in their life right now. Okay, we have Two of Swords. Okay, so I'm getting you are feeling more clarity and grounded in your decision making faculties and trusting yourself, right? You're no longer in this stagnant stalemate energy, or if you feel like you are currently, you will no longer be in that. That is what's balancing out, right? Making head over heart decisions, and also mind over matter, right? That's what I'm getting to. Like, if you can wield your power in regards to your thoughts, your crown chakra, being mindfulness of what you consume or certain things, being able to mold your mind how you want to, you can accomplish anything, pile number twos. Okay, tell us more, Spirit. Deep clarity and insight into the things that are balancing out for our pile number twos. Deep clarity and insight into the things that are balancing out for pile number twos. Oh, beautiful. We have the Two of Cups. This could be passion in romance. And you know what's interesting? Look at how this Two of Swords is blindly looking towards this Two of Cups. There could even be someone, you're calling in someone energetically speaking. You could be calling in a romance or a relationship energetically, pile number twos. But for those of you who maybe might already be in a relationship, you are using your psychic abilities or the power of the mind to refine and to make a relationship more contented or solid, or something like that. More, you're not just operating from one or the other. Oh, logic, this person looks good on paper, or I'm so passionate about this person, but it's both, right? And you could be using your power and your mind to be able to adhere to that. But for others of you, if you are single and if you are looking, you are calling a relationship in energetically, or even a profound coupling, right? It doesn't even necessarily have to be a relationship. This could be a connection that helps you with whatever it is that you are wanting to call in. Tell us more, Spirit. Give us clear, concise, accurate messages into the things that are balancing out for our pile number twos. All right. Yeah. Okay. So we have card number 12, the Hangman. And it's interesting because the Two of Swords is almost like the precursor in the minor arcana to this major arcana, which is the Hangman. Card number 12. Some of you all may be Pisces because in the tarot, card number 12 represents Pisces. And some of you all could be changing your perspective when it comes to something. You've shifted your perspective on something, right? Or you could have been taking a pause in order to release something, let go of like some type of idea that was kind of holding you back in order to obtain this power and this victory and reignite your passion when it comes to something. Yeah, and this could be work as well with the Eight of Pentacles. Maybe you had to take a pause or a break when it came to something, maybe your work, in order to reignite the passion and place more prudence in your work, right? Being able to keep going for the long haul. This also talks about sacrifice. Maybe you were willing to sacrifice, i.e. let go of something in order to claim a victory or in order to continue on with something you're passionate about. Tell us more, Spirit. Give us one more card for our pile number twos in regards to the things that are balancing out in their life right now. I feel like this card wanted to come out. Page of Wands. Expect some good news. Expect adventure. Have more fun. Be more lighthearted and carefree when it comes to taking action or the approach to taking action, pile number twos, because this zebra here, they're letting their... I'm getting like something about the stripes. Like, I know there's a saying or there's like a profound saying in regards to something. Like, I was going to say, let your quote unquote freak flag fly or whatever. However you feel about yourself, just let it, like, how can I put this? I don't want to say let it consume you, but listen and adhere to the messages that are being brought forth to your conscious awareness, because you're right. And it's interesting. Look at this. We have card number 2 with the High Priestess. This is one of my favorite cards. It's so beautiful. But you are very intuitive right now, pile number 2s. And not only are you very, very intuitive, but trust your intuition. Trust in the things that you're getting. Your consciousness and your power is being raised through your crown chakra right now. You see this crescent moon at the top of this crows, which they're very intelligent birds, right? Crows, I've heard someone say crows always remember a face. I never even, like, what? Crows always remember a face. So if your intuition is telling you something, 9 times out of 10 it's true, okay? And I feel like you are, the veil has been lifted from you and you can see things very clearly now. So adhere to that. You are the High Priestess. You are the High Priest. You have a deep, profound understanding of the things that are going on around you. And Spirit is asking you to trust in those downloads, those premonitions, those psychic gifts that are coming into you, okay? But something's coming in. This could be secret, but I feel like you could already know what's coming in also, because hello, you're the High Priestess. Okay, so we're gonna grab one of these Green Witch Oracle cards as a final one of our final messages. Okay, there we go. More balance. Oh, you cannot make this up. Pile number 2, 711. Look up that angel number. And then we have passion twice. Different decks, completely different decks. We have beetroot. I feel like your passion is reigniting for someone or something, okay? And adhere to that because it's leading you to a victory, period. If you can keep this passion up, if you can keep this flame lit, pile number 3s, you're going to be victorious in something. And this could be in a relationship. This could be in calling in or meditating on a relationship as well. You know, whatever you're getting, right? But I feel like because you have let go of something, now you're able to kind of work on calling that in and expect good news soon in regards to this, okay? So we're gonna look at this. You can't make this up. You're happy. Card number 15, happiness, fire energy. So let's roll some astro dice to end your reading. Their last messages for our pile number 2s to conclude their reading, Spirit. Clear, concise, accurate messages to conclude pile number 2's reading. Okay, so we have Aquarius. Venus in Aquarius, very interesting, in the 4th house. Some of you all might have your Venuses in Aquarius. I mean, yeah, your Venuses in Aquarius. Wait, that's Mars. JK, guys, that's Mars. So your Mars is in Aquarius in the 4th house. Some of you all could be fighting for a relationship or a connection. This is what I'm getting. Fighting for a relationship or a connection because you're wanting to keep things stable or the passion afloat, but you're fighting mentally. And I say you're fighting, but what I'm really meaning is power, right? Because Mars represents power, or Mars represents kind of like war. So that's why ultimately I said fighting. But it's like you're doing Jedi mind tricks in order to maybe call in something, call in a foundational landscape when it comes to laying down your roots, right? And it's interesting because we have beetroot. So beets could help with something, maybe your passion. And you know what's interesting? In one of my astrology decks, Mars in Aquarius represents, is it resistance? I think it might be resistance. I kind of want to go get that card too because it's been coming up a lot with Mars in Aquarius. Hold on, I'm going to go get it. Hey, y'all, back. So it's not resistance, it's rebellion. You could be rebelling against something that's foundational, right? And because you are rebelling against something that's foundational, you will experience a victory because you're doing something in an innovative way that is true for you and only you, okay? So I love this energy, but I had to clarify it for you all. Yeah. And in the guidebook that I just read from, it said the courage to be different. And that's your superpower, okay? So again, pile number two's beautiful reading. I love you all so much, my dreamy dreamers. If you like this reading, please give me a big thumbs up. Like, share, and subscribe. Share this content with loved ones, family, friends, or anyone who will best benefit from the messages provided here today. If you all are interested in a gorgeous, one-of-a-kind tarot journal, look no further. The link to this journal will be in the description box down below. Also, if you're interested in booking a private reading with me, the link to my website where you could book that reading is in the description box down below. I love you all so much, and I'll see you in your next reading. Bye. Hey, pile number threes, welcome back to your reading. So let's hop right in. You all chose this stunning, beautiful rose quartz crystal for your pile selection, along with card number 5, Constellation Leo with the Kingdom, okay? And it's interesting, some of you all could have come from another pile as well. Aside from that, I feel like pile number 3s, the things that are balancing out for you, I keep getting a lot of heart and mind. Like throughout all 3 piles, it's been like heart and mind, but it's like love and your interpretation of it as well. Like the interpretation of the self is what I'm getting more so in this pile. And this is card number 5. So 5 is a card, 5 is a number, excuse me, of change, right? Of blossoming, of breaking out the chrysalis and turning into a gorgeous, beautiful butterfly. So with Leo being the kingdom, I get the kingdom of heaven is within, and I'm getting more emphasis of self-love. You're trusting yourself more, every day and in every way, and in doing so, it's leading to an immense amount of self-love, self-devotion, self-care, and wanting to provide more for self and the people around you. That's just what I'm getting, right? But not only this, it's also not only that, but it's also providing a lot more self-confidence in how you move in the world, right? And how you trust in your, maybe your divine spiritual faculties, right? We have the crown here, and it's kind of like a symbolism of the crown chakra, right? So your crown chakra can be heavily activated right now, and it can be moving through the portals of your heart and indoctrinating more of this self-love energy into your sphere, right? But what I'm also getting with Leo is that your confidence is rising. You're not apologizing anymore for who you are, if that makes sense, okay? So you all, pile number 3s, were the only pile to get 2 cards. So let's reveal that next card. We have card number 12, Constellation Pisces with Bond. You could have a deep bond with someone in your life right now, okay? You could be a Pisces as well, Pisces or Leo. Some of you all may have a deep bond with a Leo, or someone who with some of you all may have a deep bond with a Pisces or Leo in your life. And if that applies, great. But if not, they could also have Pisces and Leo in their chart, like maybe a stellium or something like that, like just highly aspected in their chart to where it shows up for them in their personality, right? So again, yeah, that's just a deep connection, a deep spiritual connection, a deep mental connection as well. And this is kind of talking about leadership, maybe leading the pack when it comes to something, helping to help people, right? To help connect people, or connect people more to themselves as well. But let's see. There can also be a lot of Pisces and Leos in your life to show you more about self-love, you know, to show you more about self-care even, because even with the rose quartz, I get self-care energy all day. All right, pile number 3s, let's see what these magical spell cards want you to know about the things that are balancing out in your life right now. Those cards almost came out. Clear, concise, accurate messages for our pile number 3s. What things are balancing out in pile number 3's life right now? Spirit, clear, concise, accurate messages for our pile number 3s. Clear, concise, accurate messages. What things are balancing out in our pile number 3's life right now? All right. And it's interesting because we're getting these cards 2 by 2. Pile number 3s for you. So things could be coming in doubly for you right now. And I think that's a beautiful thing, right? So let's see. Yes, we have card number 33, 2 by 2s, 3, 3. That's so freaking crazy. This is pile number 3. We have 33, 3, 3, 3. That could be a huge angel number you've been seeing, or 33 is a master number and it's the master teacher. Okay, so some of y'all could be being taught or teaching Pisces and Leos about more self-love, self-reliance, or self-care as well. Card number 33, creativity. By all above and all below, let me connect, let creativity flow. You could be feeling extremely creative at this time and teaching other people through that creative surge that you're having right now. And we have, come on, what did I say? Self-love. We have card number 1 with love. Aphrodite, I call to thee to bring a true love here to me. So again, some of you all could be really calling in a bond with someone. This could be with the Leo as well, right? This could be a bond with a Leo. Absolutely. Or Pisces or Leo energy, right? Some of you are using the creative faculties of the heavens, right? Of spirit, of the divine, to call in this love, to make you more appealing or more, how can you say, seductive, if that makes sense, in some way, shape, or form, because you're not calling it by force, you're just calling it by being, right? Like Aphrodite is. And it could be through a dream state. Some of y'all could be connecting through someone through dreams, because we have these two people here who are dreaming. So you could be in accordance with a person or in agreement with a person in regards to what you want. And because you are simply just in agreement with them or in accordance with them, it's coming faster for you. Let's gain more insight and clarity. I feel like become more creative too in how you call in your true love, pile number 3s as well. Or call, and I always get with love, especially because it's so big and bold in these letters, evolve, right? Evolve in the way you call in your love, or you call in the things that you desire and require in this world. Sorry, y'all. Tell us more, Spirit. Give us deeper clarity and insight into the things that are balancing out for our pile number 3s. We're just gonna take it. All right, so we have the 7 of Wands energy. I'm getting boundaries, okay? I'm getting boundaries, but I'm also getting being able to stand up for yourself. No means no, saying no when you mean no, and that's simply it. You don't really have to justify yourself with a whole discourse on why it is that you're saying no. Just because it's no or not right now, right? So we have 3 more cards. Let's see. We have the 5 of Wands. Okay, now this could be tied in with a little conflict or competition, or like just feeling like no. I'm saying no to conflict or competition. I have all these wands at me, and why does this have to be a tug of war, right? Why am I conflicted within mind, body, and spirit about standing my ground and, thinking about myself and my needs first, right? Because that's like the rule number 1 of self-love. So let's see. We also have the 6 of Swords, excuse me. So I feel like you're starting to kind of like leave, or what is it called? You're starting to leave a certain mind flick of being at tension or at a tug of war, either with yourself or with another person, okay? And then we have the Queen of Swords. You are rising above the BS, pile number 3s, okay? This peacock, this Oshun energy could be very prevalent, and the peacock's feathers almost look like eyes, right? So there could be this third eye awakening, and you could be using your third eye and more so to decipher and to discern and to make decisions, as opposed to your own just I want to say peripheral, but your own just your direct 5 senses capabilities of seeing. It's like you're being able to see beyond what is just being presented to you and see through it more so, right? But let's see. Tell me more, Spirit. One more card for our pile number 3s in regards to what is being balanced out in pile number 3's life right now. What is being balanced out in pile number 3's life right now? I also am getting you might be able to do more creative projects, or to do more creative projects to you know, hold on to the things that you want or that you love to create, okay? Come on. We have the full 2.0. You're about to take the plunge again, pile number threes, and in a major way. Things are about to really shift and transform in your life in a beautiful, auspicious way, okay? In maybe even ways you haven't had them happen before either. Okay, so let's see what's at the bottom of this deck. We have the King of Cups. You're very grounded and you're very self-assured, especially within your creativity and your intuition right now. Also, you have mastered your emotions to a certain extent, and I feel like you're being very blessed and protected, and you're going to be rewarded for this, right? You have matured emotionally as well, and you have a certain emotional intelligent air about you that people love, and you know, you ground people and you make people feel safe and seen and secure even without having to do much. Okay, some of y'all might be water signs, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. If you're not, you might have these highly aspected in your chart, or you could be calling in someone with these qualities and traits. So yeah, let's kind of finish up your reading. So let's see. One of our last messages for our pile number threes to conclude their reading. Okay. We have card number 14, divination. A lot of you all could be really delving into creative faculties of divination that you love, or that help you to kind of like refine your extra senses, if that makes sense. Oh my goodness, what is happening? Pile number, you remember those 2x2s? Pile number threes, we have 33, 33, 3333. Look up quadruple threes, because this one's for y'all. And this is pile number three. So even if you want to look up quattro threes, please do. This is wild. We have wholeness, black mulberry. You feel wholeness. You understand fundamentally who you are. You are whole and complete in and of yourself. I feel like you have kind of like shied away from conflict or feeling conflicted about your own needs, wants, gains, all that. And you are doing for you now. And you're about to make a major plunge into the unknown and be hyper rewarded for it. Pile number threes. I hope you realize this. Spirit has your back too with that infinity sign. And you're changing and transforming at a rapid rate. Our next card is healing, because you have went through the healing process, or you are continuing to do a lot of deep introspection and healing and growth. Card number 37, 3 and 7 could be relevant. 3 and 7, that's 10. Okay. 1 and 0, that's 1. You could be starting all over again. Okay. You could be doing something in regards to starting something fresh. And I think it's interesting because we have card number 37. So you could have been starting this healing process. I just seen 1313 on the clock as well. You could have been starting this healing process at 37, and or what I'm getting is 3 and 7, that's 10, 1 and 0, that's 1. And Aries season marks the astrological new year. So because of this season, it's allowing this growth and this healing process to kind of like speed up. It's like you're being, you know how like when you skip a level, when you skip a grade, this is what I'm getting. You're not skipping that grade, but it's accelerating. It's like you're taking like a, what is that called? Like a speed course. Like, you know, like when you're in school or college and maybe you want to get done with the class quick, you might take it during winter break because it's like accelerated. That's what I'm getting. You're taking like an accelerated approach or accelerated course to healing. And, in whatever sector this is, could be love or calling it in. And it's just that it's happening for you. With geranium, maybe having pink flowers around or something like that in your house could really help with that self-love process and that integration of self-love and self-devotion and self-care, thus calling in this person, this true love, or something that you truly love to do, right? So that's also what I'm getting here, pile number threes. But yeah, so this was kind of like a sped up reading. Something could also be moving a little too slow for you. Maybe there was a healing process in some certain time. Maybe you're waiting for this true love to come in. And it's kind of, it's moving at a glacial rate because she's tapping her foot. This little rabbit here, they've been there. He's tapping her foot, waiting for this tortoise to come so they could get going, right? So this transformation could happen. And I'm getting, don't block your blessings too. So if something's coming in, kind of like lean in towards it as well. You could be saying no to too many things, which is not allowing for this thing to come in as rapidly as you would want also. That's also what I'm getting, pile number 3s. But let's roll the dice to conclude your reading. Last messages for our pile number 3, Spirit. Clear, concise, accurate messages. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We have the 6th house with Neptune in Capricorn. Very interesting. Some of y'all may have your 6th house or your Neptune in Capricorn. But what I'm getting here is routine. I feel like maybe you need some fun. Maybe you've been saying no a lot because you're so kind of like hell-bent on keeping your routine or keeping a routine. Something is illusions. Maybe illusions are falling or dropping away from you. I know you're very protected, pile number 3s. Your spirit guides are all up in your reading, okay? So you could also have a Capricorn spirit guide here, but this is with the 6th house. Maybe you're reinvigorating or getting creative with your routine and how it could kind of like keep you engaged, if that makes sense. Neptune energy has to do with dreams, literally like literal dreams, like sleeping dreams, and also like, you know, facilitating your dreams, like the things that you want. It could also represent illusions. It could also represent like things feeling smoky or blurry or like you can't really see the road clearly, right? But Neptune also rules Pisces. So this is hyper Pisces energy as well. Okay, so kind of decipher these dice how you would like, but we have the 6th house. This could be talking about your health because we have healing. So you could be feeling more whole and complete or eating more whole foods that make you feel good, right? Maybe incorporating more black mulberry into your diet will detoxify and heal you from the inside out. But I really feel like this is more so of a self-contained healing, a self-love, a self-devotion, or a practice, okay? So yeah, pile number 3s. With that being said, amazing reading. I love you all so very much, my dreamy dreamers. I really hope this reading resonated with you. If it did, please hit that thumbs up button. Like, share, and subscribe. Share this content with loved ones, family, friends, or anyone who will best benefit from the messages provided here today. If you're all interested in a gorgeous one-of-a-kind tarot journal, go copy yours today on Amazon.com. Link is in the description box down below. It's only $15.99 right now, and it's a great correspondent to these readings or any other readings you frequent on YouTube, okay? You know, writing things down will help you to remember them. So not only will it help you in your tarot journey, it will help you to become a better reader. So if you guys want that, it's in the description box down below. Also, if you're interested in booking a private reading with me, the link to my website to do that is in the description box down below. I love you all so much, and I'll see you in your next reading. Bye.